Hey, this is a foreigner in the Philippines, and this is my relationship series, my humble little relationship series on trying to help you if you are about to launch into or are in the middle of that confusing situation that we call a expat Filipino relationship. Okay, so what's this one about? Well, the big thing about the West is that everything has to be that much bigger. Everything has to be more important. Everything has to be more technical. Everything seems to have to be louder. Everything seems to be have to be dealt with right on the spot. Let's get this sorted out. You know, we're all business, and things are so much more subtle here. Now, I have a friend, and he hasn't been here for too long, and when he leans out of the truck, he leans out of the window of the truck and he wants to say hello, he goes and he does a huge wave. Now, where he comes from in the West, that would be totally acceptable, but here it's not the same. See, here you have what's called, I call, the upside down nod. Now, in the West, if you want to acknowledge somebody and you don't want to do the big wave like this, you go like that and you nod. Here they have what's called, what I call, as I say, the upside down nod. They go like this. Now, this is linked absolutely, inextricably with the eyebrows. Now, after a while you become Filipino on this, and you have no more control over your eyebrows when you're nodding than anything else. See, so I had to question a little boy the other day about had he been given any gifts. We were doing a giveaway and there's one little boy there, and I said to him, did you get something? And that was the answer. He didn't say, yes I did, and it was so wonderful, I'm just he said, now that's a little boy. That's with all the subtlety that you could possibly imagine. He tells you yes. Now, there's another thing that the Filipinos do. If you say, which would you like, they'll point with their mouth. And they purse the lips and they point and they go. So, note the eyebrows are in there. I can't stop the eyebrows, they've got a mind of their own. So, now, this can have all kinds of different uses. This is a different language and it's very, very subtle. So there's none of this thing of going, him over there. I just go like this. It's a dance. A friend of mine calls them the dancing eyebrows. It's very, very much more subtle. So when we're driving along the road and I see a man on a carabao and he's passing, I know better now. I've learned that I don't go, hey, how you doing? I don't do that. I just look over and I return his hello. That was it. That was the big hello. And he gave it back. And we were friends. And that's how it is. Now, in all of my training in communication, I always thought that communication is an absolutely specific, detailed, finely tuned thing. You ask a question, the person understands it, responds, and you say thank you, and they say okay. So, it's kind of like this. excuse me, do you have the time? And the other goes, certainly. It's 10 to 5. And you say, wow, thanks a lot. 10 to 5 already. Wow, thanks. The other person goes, no problem. You're welcome. See, it's all kinds of nodding and smiling and there and there. Yeah, oh, ha, ha, yeah, right? You're almost old friends just by asking the time. But here, it's not like that. There are often no beginnings apparent that you can see. There are no things unfolding within, and there are no endings. They might just go, it's not Friday, it's not 5 already, is it? Did you get that thing done? Are you going out? What happened with the bike? So, if you're coming here with your big-handed waves and your great big nods and hi, how are you doing? You can leave those behind because I don't think you'll be needing them. Right? Now, when I came, I talked to the children and they're going. And I'm completely lost, you know, so I get hold of their head and I say, this is yes, this is no. How far did I get with that? Not very far. And if I say, do you want an apple or an orange? They say, is that yes? Is that yes, you want an apple? Well, which do you want? I offered you an apple or an orange. Oh, an orange. But unless you're watching for the subtle signals, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get the whole thing. So you have to be aware that no is not the same as no. It's not the same as this, and yes is not the same as this. See, so very, very often, one of the things that you'll hear me say the most is, so, are we going to go to Taliban? Yes. Now, is that yes, we're going to Taliban? No. Well, is that no, we're not going to Taliban? Well, yes. You mean yes, we're not going to Taliban? Shouldn't that be no, we're not going to Taliban? Yes. Do you mean yes, it should be no, or what? No. Get ready for being very confused. I haven't got the answer. I wish I had the answer. I'm trying. This is a foreigner in the Philippines and my little relationship series. I hope it helps, unless you are actually running down the road away. Bye for now.